Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Xeno, the personification of a cry for help, and we are back with more Where the Demon Lurks, Morris's route. Now, in the last part, we got some motherfucking tea and tension. Vendrick and Zandy might have been a thing. And it looks like there's a lot of romantic tension between Morris and Kobu, but Morris is backing away, and Kobu is feeling a little bit anxious because of it. So we're gonna see what's going on between them. Now let's get started, shall we? I already told you what happened in the last part, so we're just gonna continue onwards. Perfect. Na-na-na, na-na-na, na-na-na. The incessant ringing of your phone alarm does little to arouse you awake, particularly because you haven't slept the whole day. Thoughts of your failed attempts to be intimate with Morris kept you tossing and turning the whole day. You lie on the beaten-up sofa in the Sunny Fruit staff room, watching the same ceiling you've been staring at for the last 2 hours. Mike's concerned face comes to view. You look like shit. You sit up and blink to moisten your dry eyes. The sofa's not that comfy here. Why didn't you go home to sleep? I couldn't. I was afraid I'd meet someone I'd rather not for a while. Oh. Oh, did he just slap at work when he was done with the shift? That's so funny. Or sad. He leans in close while grinning playfully. Is this a special someone? What? No, I'm not sure. It's just a friend, okay? I just made a dumb move and tried to hold their hands. Wow, I didn't know you had it in you to make a move. What's that supposed to mean? It's just, you've never made a move on King. Anna and I were betting on which one of you would make the move first. Excuse me? Well, that doesn't matter now. You got a new target of interest. Go get him tighter. Mike throws you a thumbs up. If you need any love advice, especially the... He winks knowingly at you. Kind. I'm your guy. I've been on enough dates to fill our entire Employee of the Month wall. You cross your arms. Mike, no offense, but what would you know exactly about dating? Well, I know that establishing a relationship with anyone involves proper communication. You're not just opening yourself up to each other, but establishing new boundaries and readjusting those already formed from your parental dynamics. It's both exciting and terrifying, but the key to it all is effective communication. After all, as Archimedes once said, he who knows how to speak knows also when. You blink in disbelief. Those are some sage words. Huh, I guess I underestimated your knowledge. Heck yeah, that and you got to know how to... What? All night long. He throws his hand up to you for a high five. You boop his hand with your fist. Thank you, Mike. I think I've got it from here. You remember now why you don't spend so much time with Mike compared to King. Need a ride back? I can't call you a cab. It's like a minute to midnight. Thanks, but I got somewhere to be. Good luck with your shift, dude. You got it! You run out of the store. The cloudy night hides your form as you enter the alley behind Sunny Fruits. From your pocket, you feel for the ever-regenerating talisman's Morris debut. You take a deep breath. Okay, concentrate. You think of Mr. K's manor, of the grounds you stood upon right at the entrance. A flash of Morris's smiling face appears in your mind and you reel back in embarrassment. You rip the talisman and you enter the portal that forms. You emerge right in front of Morris's face. Startled, you scream and jump back. Ah! Ah! Sorry! Damn portal. I didn't do that on purpose. No, it's fine. Your gazes fall softly on one another. You can't help but smile at the sight of the boar's face. He in turn smiles back. I think that's enough of this meet-cute moment. You gasp and turn with a flustered face to see Junior looking at you with his arms crossed. Uh, uh. You decide to say nothing at all, having embarrassed yourself by your lack of spatial awareness. Julius joins you and Morris in a line. You notice that his right hand is handcuffed to a silver briefcase. You three have everything you need. Guards have been stationed around the underworld gate. Just stick to the plan and you will succeed. Good luck. With that, the three walk towards the mansion gate to the provided car. As you trail behind Morris and Julius, you can't help but worry about how this night will turn out. I'm curious too. Shit. Julius sits in the passenger seat, guiding Morris while you sit behind keeping a watch for anyone following you. Eventually, you all drive along a dirt path towards the farm area of Kibbleton. The inside of the car is deathly silent. You watch the back of Morris as he focuses on the road. When should I talk to him about what happened? To his left, Julius is tapping his fingers against the sturdy silver briefcase handcuffed to him. Your right eyebrow twitches in response to every tap. Morris catches a glimpse of you through his rearview mirror, but looks away quickly. We're almost there. Stop right there. Wow, that's a shoddy-looking cabin. Morris pulls the car to a stop. You're parked in front of a shabby-looking shack. Tall bushes, weeds, and other overgrown plants consume the path leading to the house. You lean closer to the window to get a better look. A sort of bubble-like shimmer surrounds it. A barrier, perhaps? Hello? Ah! Mama! Why are we screaming? The white griffin outside walks over to Morris' side and waves at him. Good grief, it's him! Why does he keep doing that? Julius gets out of the car and follows the white griffin towards the house. Meanwhile, you lay sprawled all over the back seat. I'm going to stand watch. I'll come with. No, please. You're safer in the car. Just watch from there. Okay. He gets out and paces around the house. You sigh and lie on the back seat. Does he really not want to be around me anymore? Maybe he is mad. You cover your eyes with your forearm. There I go, fucking things up again. Your chest cavity sinks deeper while you softly sob. Maybe I should just stop. Be quiet and just stop. In the midst of your sorrows, a flash of the words you read in Keen's manual for you appears. You can do this. You sigh and sit upright. Though your heart feels heavy and thoughts darker than the night swim about, you find a thread of strength to carry on. I still need to talk to him. Maybe after this. Another 10 minutes pass before Julius returns, followed by Morris. The locksmith does not follow. Once everyone is in the car, you speak. You got the keys? Yeah, look. Julius opens the briefcase. 4 gray keys with different bows are lined up in a row. Each bow is shaped in demonic language that together spell out, open. Julius closes the case. Let's go. Morris nods and starts the car. Well, that was easy. What's the trick? What's the catch? I'm curious. The drive to Double Walk 1 takes you through some winding roads before turning back to the town area. All the whole, you notice Julius tapping his feet while watching the space around him. You wonder if he's still anxious. After a good 10 minutes of driving, Julius speaks up. There's a gas station up front. Can we stop there? Morris turns to the Griffin. No stops! We're not doing any stops. Julius, what the fuck are you hiding? What are you planning? I'm curious. What? Why? I gotta go. I've been holding it in since the mansion. Can you wait? It's like another 20 minutes more. I can't! Any longer and I'm going to burst all over this car! Junior will kill me if that happens. No, he's up to something. Kobu, isn't there a bottle back there? Nope, this car's empty. Ugh, fine. Fine. Julius is gonna do something. He's handcuffed to the briefcase. He's handcuffed to the briefcase. You can't trust this bitch. The gas station comes into view, and Morris pulls over by the side. The place looks practically empty, minus the lone attendant inside the gas station store. Julius makes a grab for the door handle. Wait, shouldn't one of us go with you? No, I can't go if I know someone is waiting for me. Huh? Julius rushes out of the car with the briefcase to the toilet. Something's gonna fucking happen. Fuck! Ugh. You take a deep breath, mustering what remains of your courage, and squeeze through the gaps of the seat to get to the passenger seat. Morris slides back into his seat, surprised by your actions. What? You land with your feet up in the air. No, you listen. I want to talk about what happens. Do we have to? Yes, we do. I can't stand this awkwardness around us. If we're going to keep working together, we've got to get through this. You point at him with your toe and he closes his mouth. You then push yourself back to an upright position. I'm sorry I tried to hold your hand at the store. You breathe out loud and rub the back of your neck. Looking at him directly becomes an insurmountable task. I thought we were getting along. You're cool. Nice. I really liked being with you. Still, that didn't mean I had any right to just breach your boundaries. Maybe you hate me now, and... I don't hate you! What'd you say? He's nervous. You see how he's avoiding your gaze. Fumbling with the wrappings on his hand, you wonder if he realizes the color climbing up his neck and into his cheeks turn him beet red. Okay, this is gonna be a nice, sweet, sentimental moment between these two, but keep in mind, Julius is doing something with the keys. He's handcuffed to the motherfucking briefcase. Fucking hell. Ugh! Nah. Fuck, he's gonna do something. He's gonna betray everything. He's gonna ruin everything. Fuck. His eyes dart between you and the steering wheel. I can't. This is too difficult to say. I mean, if you really can't. Your courage dwindles by the second. You didn't expect Morris to so quickly interject. No. Okay. He takes a deep breath. I should be the one to apologize. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I was just so afraid I was getting the wrong message. I didn't want to be wrong again and risk getting hurt. I'm sorry. Morris. He keeps his eyes trained to the front of the car. Your hand half reaches out to him, but stops midair. You wish to give him a reassuring pat on the shoulder, but fear even that may be too much for him. You keep your hands to yourself. Does it hurt when I go close to you? Only my heart. Oh. He looks at you. It's not you. You're funny. You're cute. I just... He fumbles with his fingers. I don't want my feelings to hurt you, or anyone I care about. What do you mean? These emotions, all they do is feed the demon inside me. Even love? Especially love. I was 12 when it reared its ugly head. I still remember liking my classmate, this kangaroo named Jack. I was young. I've never really understood my feelings back then. I thought it was the most natural thing in the world. I took a liking towards him. We hung out a lot until the day I invited him over to my home. I remember I was so overjoyed that he came, and I confessed my feelings to him. Did he reject you? Morris shrugs. I don't know. Before he could say anything, he screamed. I turned to the demon. Everything else was hazy, I remembered, reaching out to him. Was I trying to console him or eat him? I don't know. In the haze of it all, I remembered how he kept screaming and throwing things at me. I got so mad and scared then. He opens and closes his hand around his head to denote something disappearing. It was all blank. When I came to, Jack was gone. The living room was a mess and I was pinned to the ground by my mom. She had me in a bind and was in tears. There was a deep claw mark across her right eye. Morris covers his right eye with his hand. His entire body shakes with every word. In the distance, you hear the sound of a motorcycle engine starting, and that is Julius. Morris. A biker clad in black drives past by the car. That was Julius. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. I didn't mean to scare him or God, my mom. But that thing, it came out of me. I hurt them. Morris puts his hands down in defeat. He looks to you with pleading eyes. Morris, it wasn't your fault. It was. The masters at the monastery made it clear. I'm the only defense against the demon. As long as it exists, these feelings, they're wrong. Morris, you ponder your words. No, except the demon part of him. He is so ashamed of that side of himself that he never gave it any love. You accept both sides of him, no matter what. I've seen your demonic side. If I didn't run then, I won't run now. I accept you, faults and all. Besides, no one should have a say about your right to love, demon or not. That's nice of you to say, but I don't know about the last part. You sigh and press your face against the dashboard. All the while, you keep your eyes on the boar. He keeps his gaze to the floor for a minute before looking at you. So, where do we go from here? Pretend we never had this conversation and act like nothing's changed? You show him the look. Sorry. I'm not used to being so open about myself. I feel so naked. Well, you could be naked, if you want. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Not corporate approved. I feel ya. Hey, I won't force you if you'd rather things go back to before. Just, it'd be nice if, after all the soul-stealing mafia and demon business and maybe we'd get to watch a movie or something? He smiles, setting your heart aflutter. You've never really noticed how his smile fills you with warmth as you smile back at him. I'd like that. You both sit in silence, but it feels comfortable. Julius is taking a long time, isn't he? I mean, how much time does a guy need to pee? Why am I talking about someone's toilet behavior? Kobu? Morris gasps. What? You're right. We got to get to him, quick. Wait, what? The guy might be taking a number 2? Morris rushes out the door, and you follow him to the gas station toilet. He runs to the toilet door. Holy Gary! You stare gobsmacked at the chaotic tapestry laid out before you. Julius is sprawled out on the toilet floor, right under 2 sinks. His head is bruised right above the left eyebrow. Around his head lies a red wrench, probably from the toolbox that lies beneath the sink. A flurry of rage, fear, confusion, and disgust freeze you on the spot. Flashes of your failures in life come alive in the theater of your mind. No, I messed up again! Why didn't I prevent this? Your head rings as Morris enters the scene and tries to wake Julius up. It's then your brain registers that the briefcase is open, and all the keys are missing. The keys. Julius, hey, are you with me? Julius's eyes flutter open. Morris helps him sit right up. My head, what happened? You kneel down next to him. Just 5 more minutes, Mama. Julius, are you okay? Stay awake, don't try to sleep. We got to get him to a hospital. Wait, what about the missing keys? Look around for them while I bring the car over. Grab anything that could have been used on him. Why? How? I'll explain later. Use your portals. Figure it out! Morris shoulders Julius away. You have minutes to spare. You frantically scan the area. One of the sinks is leaking. Beneath it is the wrench and toolbox. You open a portal back to your room. The items fall through. Hey, what the heck? A random slipper on the ground. I'll lose you. You portal it away again. Oh my Gary, what is that? Nothing remains for this part of the washroom. You make your way to the 3 closed white stalls in front of you. You open the first stall. No keys in sight. You check the tank and there's nothing in it. The next stall you checked is locked. A sign hangs from the top. Not in service, no water. This won't stop me! You headbutt the door down. A steel pipe lies on the floor. You portal it away. Ah, Kobu! The tank in here is also empty. The lost stall you checked is as uneventful as the first stall. Just in time, Morris haunts a car. You run back to the car, into the back seat where Julius is struggling to sit upright. Keep him awake. Did you find anything? Morris tears down the road at a heart-racing speed. Nothing. Oh no, Junior's going to kill us. Then, Mr. K! Morris grits his teeth. Demonic energy circulates around his bandaged arm. Fearing for the worst, you yell out to him. Morris! Take deep breaths! Yeah, I'm fine. What do we do? There's no chance you could hide this from Mr. K or Junior. There weren't any clues left behind. Who could have done this? Why? Someone could be trying to frame us. Kobu! Huh? He tosses his phone over his shoulder. You pick it up. Call Junior. We got to report this in. Tell him we'll meet him in the hospital. You better know what to say. I sure hope so. Julius leans on your shoulder. I'm just gonna take a nap. Shit! You try to keep him awake all the way to the hospital, leaving you no time to properly think what to do next. And we're on chapter 5. Tamashi wo Uru. Fuck. See, that was too quick. Like, them getting the keys and jumping back, that was like, that worked too well. There had to be something else. Upon arriving at the emergency unit, a group of nurses and medical assistants storm your car to get to Julius. In no time, he's strapped onto a wheelchair and taken to treatment. A guard signals Morris to park the car in a designated spot next to the entrance to the emergency unit. The instant you step out of the car, the guard is right in your face. You two, there's some paperwork you need to fill. I know you've had a hard night, so head to the hospital's prayer room to complete them. It's the first door on the right, the moment you go through the main door of this unit. He points to 2 wide red doors across from the beds of patients in the emergency bay. You both turn to each other and nod. Oh, fuck! The guard's gaze remains ever transfixed upon you both as you make your way in. Every step forward draws the eyes of those in the room. The nurses, the doctors, even the injured patients. A quick exit and a turn to the right. You enter the prayer room. Oh dear fucking hell! Oh, fuck! Ugh! We should not have stopped. Mr. K! You grab Morris's shoulder for support. His muscles instantly tense up. The leader of the Rings has his back turned to you. Only his son casts a sympathetic gaze onto the floor. Despite the actual distance between you and the Kraken family, Mr. K casts an intimidating presence so large it swallows the entire room. Still, you have to stand strong. Fudgy's pissed. You two were supposed to drive a car and just bring the keys to the destination. He turns and points in your direction. And you still screwed it up! The ground trembles in response as tiles burst out from in front of him, snaking towards you. Wait! This is a hospital, damn it! You're going to cause some serious damage! Morris jumps in front of you with his talismans ready. The tiles stop breaking an arm's length away from you both. Morris gasps, then a jet of cold water sprays him in the face from the ground. God, cold! Junior, what is this? Pa, we're in a hospital. The water is directed to all the other wards. There's no reason for the prayer room to need so much water. Please stop waiting, Morris. It's not going to get us any closer to understanding what happened. The water obeys the Kraken's thoughts and dies down. Make your case or you both will drown tonight. Morris looks at you and nods. You step forward despite every nerve in your body telling you to run. So, we were following the routes, we picked up the keys, and then we stopped at a gas station for Julius to use the washroom. Every word, a bitter poison to the tongue. There's no gas station in the plan. We know, but Julius really had to go. There wasn't anyone following us. The place was empty, I think. We were waiting on Julius when the attack happened. Ugh, just Scaladeris. Okay, fuck, I can't read that! I will take your skulls, incompetent land crabs, thicker skulls than the ice in Antarctica. What about the thief? They shouldn't have left without any clues. You think back to the moment before. In the midst of the conversation with Morris, something stood out. What was it? A sound. An engine. The roar of a motorbike. There was a bike! I heard a bike, right? You turn to Morris. Yeah, now that you mention it, I remember that. How convenient. The instant you two get your hands to the keys to the underworld gate, a mysterious rider appears and snatches it all. How do I know you didn't set all of this up? Morris steps up to your side. That's insane! We already have access to the gate. Why would we shoot ourselves in the foot by trying to sabotage this plan? Junior puts his hand on his father's shoulder and tries to pull him back. Pa, calm down. They couldn't have planned this all without knowledge of the route. Only you, Maki, and Desiderium knew of the route. Mr. K falls quiet. Junior's ringtone cuts through the silence. He takes the call. Hello? Yes. Are you sure? Okay. I'll let him know. Junior ends the call and pockets his phone. That was the doctor. Julius will survive the attack. You breathe a sigh of relief. They mentioned the damage was due to something like a lead pipe based on the injury sustained. Those doctors work quickly. If a mere lead pipe is enough to stop one of us, they are an embarrassment to be called a mythical creature. You two. He points at you both. If I were you, I'd be more worried about how you will right this wrong. Us? We didn't cause this. That's life, Piglet. You're in this crap, whether you start it or not, and you will fix it. Or what? Kobu! Why the fuck do you even try? Fucking hell. Mr. K leers at you. A string of water comes out of the pipe, circles your neck, and strangles you. Ah! Kobu! Morris grabs the watery rope, but it branches out and wraps his hands in a pair of handcuffs. The boar pulls on the rope, but it's fruitless. Stop! You're hurting him! You two seem to forget the fact that you live and breathe by my permission. When I say you'll find the keys, you will find them. The grip on your neck tightens. Morris tries to tug at the water rope, but he's not strong enough. Mr. K stares down the boar. Not a shred of emotion can be read on his face. Your vision blurs as it gets harder and harder to breathe. Alright, we'll do it! Just stop! Mr. K snaps his fingers, and the watery rope loses its form and falls. You gasp for air and cough repeatedly. You dick. Are you alright? Yeah, my singing career isn't over yet. You smile reassuringly at your friend. In a twisted way, you can admire the Kraken's ruthlessness. You never saw yourself as someone capable of being as tough as your grandfather. If things were different, he could be a powerful leader in the underworld. Junior, assist him in the investigation. Deploy our forces to every potential exit out of Kibbleton. If even a mouse leaves town, I want to know about it. I'm on it. Also, no one outside this room must know what happened tonight. Pa, that's a tall order. Everyone in the organization knew tonight's mission was going to happen. Make something up. You can always convince people of your stories. Junior sighs and begins tapping on his phone. If we're really doing this, where are we starting the search? There are tons of motorcycles in town. As much as it pains me to admit it, isn't it obvious who the suspects are? It can only be them. Junior nods. Yeah, we are all thinking of the same suspects. Oh, just tell me, I don't know who you guys are referring to. The suspects are the ones who knew about the route in the first place. It's between Maki and Desiderium. What? The whole thing happened too smoothly to be a random encounter. The thief knew to go for the content of the briefcase and nothing else. They might have been waiting for us to pass by. Us stopping at the gas station was just their chance to attack. Oh. They have the alibi. As leaders of their respective units, they've always clashed on how things are being done, and they see one another as competition for resources. Then, if the mission failed, they could blame the other, but I don't get why they want to sabotage their own team. Those two are not mere lighters of mine. I am very much aware they serve their own personal agendas, which will be made clear after the thief is found dead or alive. Would he just stop at capturing them? Regardless of who, the thought of bringing them for execution does not sit well in your stomach. Well, I think we did all the gist of tonight's events. I've pulled an all-nighter, and I'd like to go to bed. Can we go now? One last thing. Mr. K snaps his fingers, and 2 shots of water fire from the pipes below. Morris conjures a flame wall in front of you both, but the water pierces through. Morris's flames die out, and the water spell hits you both in the chest. Kobu! You gasp. A cold chill wraps itself around where your heart would be, but there's no chase of where the water hits. Morris stretches at his chest and growls back to Mr. K. You cursed us, you prick! A curse? Consider it insurance. Papa! We've tried it your way, Junior. They've wasted our time and efforts, but no more. Those keys will be retrieved. If any of you step foot outside of Kibbleton. He draws a line across his neck. You bastard! This is completely unnecessary! We didn't cause all this! You see the rage building in Morris's eyes. Fearing that he will do something dangerous, you hold him down by the shoulders, pulling him back. Leave it, Morris. We can deal with this. Listen to your partner, Morris. Send him off, Junior. His son steps forward and mouths the word sorry. Come on, we gotta go, Morris. His wrapped arm radiates demonic energy. Any longer and you won't be able to stop the beast from coming out. Despite his resistance, you manage to pull Morris away and follow Junior back to the entrance of the emergency unit you came from. With the daybreak fast approaching, you find a secluded area to teleport you and Morris back to the apartment. You step through the portal to outside of your apartment. Morris continues to grumble to himself ever since you pulled him away from the meeting with Mr. K. One deep breath in, and the weight of your anxieties come falling upon your shoulders. You try to push through the feelings and focus on Morris. Hey, You going to be okay? Morris crosses his arms, like he has always done throughout this visual novel, because of his sprite. Yes, no, I don't know. We just failed the job, and worse, you got cursed. You got cursed too. Yeah, but how is this going to look for my store's reputation? Come to Morris Boris' exorcism shop. You might get cursed. I noticed there's been a lot of typos without this update. Interesting. I can see you got your priorities straight. Morris tugs at his ears. Okay, I'm overreacting. I'm just so heated up. Ugh. How are you staying so calm in all of this? Who says I am? I'm exhausted. I want to cry. I want to punch something. But let's just go inside and talk this through with Lucian. You both enter your units. Toast is back! It's Toast! Huh? You find Lucian sitting facing the coffee table with Toast behind him combing his hair. A small standing mirror the size of a tablet lies in front of Lucian. Then I told Sariel we had to clean the library as per instructions, not just dab everything with water and magic. He scoffed at me. Can you believe it? He did not. He did. So, when he asked for the copy of a report he wanted, I printed it on the printer with the worst print quality, barely eligible. Scandalous. You show them, that's for sure. You and Morris approached them, breaking them out of the conversation. What are you two doing? I'm giving Lucy here a new hairstyle. Correction, it's my only hairstyle. Lucian crosses his arms and frowns at you. After you dropped those things on me, I was absolutely disgusted when I picked up the scent of blood and what smelled like a toilet? That's because it was from a toilet. Lucian's entire body shudders as the fur on his arms stand on end. Thank goodness I took that thorough shower. That's when I showed up. This guy here was looking for hair gel from top to bottom. Yes, Kobu, how is it that you don't have any on hand? I don't use hair gel. I barely comb my hair after getting ready. Luckily, I know how to set hair with a little olive oil. What a random skill for you to have. Nah, I picked it up from helping my little bro get ready for school back when I was alive. Or rather, we both were. You surprised to see me, partner? Nah, I was half hoping you showed up. But are you sure? We're really in hot water now. That's why you need your toast. You smile warmly. I suppose we do. I could really use the help, isn't that right, Morris? You look to your side and Morris is muttering to himself while performing unusual hand gestures. Morris! Oh, what are we talking about? It seems our little exorcist's head is in the clouds. Lucy, we're indoors. The clouds are outside, silly. He's so dumb! I'm trying to undo the curse Mr. K put on me and Kobu. A curse? You shrug. Yeah, you couldn't resist having the last word. You got cursed? Lucian points at you. Sounds inconvenient. It is. You say nonchalantly. How are you not more worried? We have been cursed by the Kraken to die. That's just me, being too focused on the mission of taking down that thief. You know, Montclair Desiderium. We ain't got time to worry about ourselves. Is that so? I suppose you're right. Then let's focus on tackling our first target. Thank goodness. Hey, I've been listening to all this, and what exactly are you guys talking about? Oh, right. Let me give the rundown. The four of you gather around the coffee table. Morris explains the events that have unfolded since last night, minus your conversation with him in the car. So the trash you portaled in there. Possibly one of them is the weapon used to knock Julius out. Perhaps it has some clues on it as to who it was. You mentioned smelling blood, right? Yes, I did. It was on the lead pipe. That matches up with what Junior heard from the doctors. Doctors can tell what weapons you're in now? Dang, they're smart. Did you find any clues on it? Maybe of the magical variety, Lucien? Lucien shakes his head. The blood spot had the scent of a creature that held magic, but other than that, the pipe held no other magical traces and no other scents. How could this be? Did the culprit really hide their tracks that well? Then it goes back to those who knew we were doing the delivery. The question is, which one of them is it? I say we deal with Maki first. That's the cat guy you mentioned, right? He runs that casino I flew over some time ago. That's the one. Any particular reason it has to be that mythical creature? He's the most likely to gain from any of this going wrong. Maki's strength is his connection with the other mythical creatures trapped across the worlds. Someone, somewhere, would definitely be interested in a few keys to the underworld. So money, basically. Kind of a shallow desire. As long as he profits, he will do it. He beat out all other candidates to become the group's casino owner by risking the entire town's population by growing a corrupted ghost. That cat will do anything for profit. Huh? Since when can ghosts grow? He was trying to inflict it with corruption. Ghosts become corrupted by being in contact with negative effects, but they also become stronger as they lose control. I nearly died trying to stop the one Maki was feeding. Did you stop him though? It sounds like he succeeded considering his position. Morse's mouth falls into a frown. Concerned that his possible failure upsets him, you quickly interject. There, we're not here to discuss how Maki became Maki. The issue is, if he is the thief, he would probably keep those keys somewhere hidden. That's where you two come in. Morse and I can draw his attention away and confront him on the theft. As we do that, you guys go around and look for any secret vaults, chests, or golden blocks that might have the keys. If it's a casino, they'd probably keep the keys in the vaults. What vaults? Every casino has one. It's the most secured area. You got dozens of doors to go through. Security, password, and the dang vault itself. Solid steel that is tough to crack. You have to add magical traps to the list too. It's too obvious, isn't it? That's the first place anyone would check. His office might hold something too. Maki lives in the casino, so it wouldn't be too far-fetched that his private office holds his secrets. I'm skeptical about all this. Why would he keep something that incriminates him so close to him? It's the paranoia of anyone keeping a secret so big. The beating heart under the floorboards that they just can't get rid of. Then you'll have to check both. We'll buy your time. This would be easier if we have the blueprints of the place. I'll call Junior for it. He'll want to know of our plans. Morris steps aside to make a phone call. Junior responds quickly, and in minutes he sends over a digital copy of a letter detailing you and Morris as auditors and your right to investigate the grounds of the casino and hospital. Then the most important document, a drawing of the casino grounds. Morris goes through the drawing. Okay, look. He sets his phone down on the table for the rest to see. Behind this door, the vault and the executive office is right across from each other in the underground level. However, to get there, you need to clear a long hallway. The top floors are just rooms, and on the ground floor, there is a ballroom and a dining room connected to the kitchen. His office is so close to the vault. Easy access for their owner to see their money. I bet that hallway is booby-trapped. Very likely. Then Lucian's best point of entry is the roof, then proceeding downwards. I fear my appearance will raise suspicion instantly. And if there are magical traps set up, I can't use the Halo's barrier for long as it will need all its power to undo them. Then get a disguise. Woohoo! Disguise! I love disguises! A disguise? But I can't lie. It's wrong of an angel to do so. Can't or won't? Arr. Toast. Then you have to stick close to him. Guide him to make it convincing. Aye aye, partner. I already know what disguise to grab. What's that? The first help we see, we jump them. No one suspects the help. Oh dear. Lucian looks down at the table. Lucian, Can you do this? There's no half-ass in this. Lucien nods. I'll try, for the sake of the mission. Good. Meanwhile, Kobu and I will approach from the main gate. Most likely our presence will shake things up inside. If you've ever been audited, you'll know everyone panics. The staff will be busy positioning themselves and hiding what needs to be hidden. That's your time to grab a disguise. What are you two going to do? We'll hit Monty head on. He'll be so distracted that he can't deal with the vault. Are you sure? So we just march in and demand he surrenders the key. We're demanding he reveals everything. We don't give him a chance to worm his way out of it. Remember, if you let him talk, he'll take you on a wild ride. If he has the keys, he distracts us well enough to move it under our noses. I don't see any other way for now. Nice! We got a plan! Somewhat of a plan. It's not perfect, but it would do. We'll strike come evening. Well, we better fuel up if we're doing a job. You got anything here, partner? I think I just restocked the fridge. Ah, mortal foods. Sweet! Let's cook, Lucy! Why me? You ain't got nothing better to do. Besides, look at these two. They look half dead. He points at your tired faces with an open palm. You and Morris look at each other. Come on, let's cook something up for them before we keep yapping. This is beyond my role. Less yapping, more cooking. Lucien groans, but he gets up and falls toast to the kitchen. Yeah, I should probably freshen up and maybe take a nap before the food is ready. You yourself stand up. As you strip off your shirt and pants, you notice Morris sitting straight up at you. You shoot him a devilish smile. Care to join me? The warm shower invigorates you. Oh, we shower together! I respect the wishes of the developers, but fuck, I want an NSFW port of this game so badly. I need a patch of this game. I need a lewd patch of this game. You all spend the rest of the day going through the blueprints Junior sent over and devising contingency plans for anything that occurs. Hours tick away. Night falls in almost an instant, and you teleport everyone to their specified location. Okay, I believe this is where we're gonna leave off for today. Surprisingly, it got a little bit long. May I just say, Morris and Kobu are the hottest couple of this visual novel, bar none. There was no competing. Kobu and Lucien is cute, and Kobu and Toast is really fun. But just something about Morris and Kobu. Mwah! Fucking love Fat Man so much. Like, just imagine Morris being inside of you, and then as he thrusts, he turns into his demon form, and his dick gets big. That was really fun, and yes, there is more. I'll be continuing this in the next parts, but before that, I'll be playing Whodunits. That'll be really interesting. It's from the same developers behind Edition, which is, I think, is one of the best entries for the Love and Attraction Game Jam. That was a really cool game. I love that visual novel so much. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for clicking on this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a like and subscribe if you're really interested. I'll leave a link to the game in the description below if you want to play for yourself, as well as Team Boke's handle on Blue Sky if you want to check them out. And I'll also be leaving links to my Blue Sky if you want to check me out as well. And as always, I'll be leaving a link to the visual novel me and my good friend Zid the Red Panda made for the February Game Jam called When You're Mine. Please don't show your support to it. If you do enjoy it, maybe consider rating it and commenting on it on itchio. Love reading those, it makes our day. And also, check out my Redbubble shop. I have a Redbubble shop, I have merch. If you don't check that out, it's pretty fun. And as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!